Right, I think I have all your attention. Time to eat. This here is a ship's gong that used to be on a ship to call people to mealtime. I guess the ship's captain or whoever might have had a fit if they ever knew a little modern Spider-Man fetish ever hung on it now. Okay, I have your attention to eat. Not physical food, but cerebral food, if I may. You would have all noticed by now that I've been quoting a lot of Laurie Anderson. The reason being is I relate to this woman very much. She's probably the only person alive that I would ever want to meet. Little Samusa, my cat, is blocking out the CD cover. I've been using quite a bit from The Ugly One with the Jewels. She actually wrote a book called The Nerve Bible. Let's see, I can get this better. This is a pathetic little telephone camera. Sorry, guys. She wrote a book called she wrote a book called Stories from the Nerve Bible, where she only reads. This entire CD is reading. You may have heard the one I did called Somebody Else's Dream. I couldn't get her voice clearly, so I had to repeat after her. But what I want to read tonight is her CD called Bright Red. I want to read a song from it called Puppet Motel. Okay, there you go, Bright Red, Laurie Anderson. I did put the lyrics up a few weeks ago onto my page on Facebook. I'm tired of typing. I think this is quite a fun way of doing things, if you ever get to watch them. You'd have also noticed by now that a lot to do with, whoopsie, Sam, my little cat who I love, is wanting to clout Llewellyn, the snake who I do not love. I do not love reptiles as pets. They are not pets. They're merely fascinations. They always get attention. Whoops! Sam nearly got poor Llewellyn. Oh, Llewellyn. I think I should put Llewellyn away while I do this, or we're going to have one sore little snake. I do like snakes. When I say they're not pets and I don't love them, they're certainly one of God's creations, and I find them fascinating. They always get attention, and to get someone's whoops, that was nearly Sam again. To get someone's attention is a really good thing to get. So I hope I've got all your attention. It's just, whoa, that was so close. That's Sam, by the way. It's his little paw that's been going for dear little. Ooh, woohoo. Llewellyn better go because that was too close for comfort now. So Llewellyn's going to be put away, or just put on my lap while I read from Bright Red. Okay, let's find the song. It's called Puppet Motel. It's all about how Laurie said we are going to be suffering all sorts of maladies, mental, emotional, physical, to do with this little machine, to do with technology, because of how man has progressed. Let's just put this little creature to rest, away from the little cat that I do love, as it's a mammal. I am not a reptile. I only fall in love with warm-blooded creatures. Little Llewellyn is quite safe from Sam's claws now. Okay, let's get back to technology. Hello, Samusa. Say hello. Here you are. Look. Hello, Moose. That's Sam. Okay, we are now going to read Puppet Motel, as I said. It's all about the internet, and I always listen to it, obviously, when Laurie sings it in her American accent, so I hope I don't come across as American or fake. Thank you, Sam. He's crawling across my keyboard. Yeah, I'm just not wild about that. I think you should move yourself, child. Doesn't want to. Okay. Puppet Motel. As I said, she's American, yet she's not crazy about her American government. She loves to expose them. There's some fantastic stuff that I've read about her, some fantastic footage that I've watched about what she thinks about her American government and how funds are inappropriately used, etc., etc. But let's just get down to this now because time's marching on and these things for some of you take quite a long time to download. I now read from the CD Bright Red Puppet Motel. That's rather a nasty, nasty little picture of Laurie. But she did something on the computer, I won't go into it, about how her face would look in a certain year if something had happened, but that's another story altogether. I read the Puppet Motel. I don't want you to see my face. I can't get voices up onto the computer. It only does videos, so just sit and listen. I live on the highway near the Puppet Motel. I log in every day. I know the neighborhood well. Now about the residents of the Puppet Motel. They're more than a little spooky, and most of them are mean. They're running the numbers. They're playing cops and robbers down in the dungeons inside their machines. 'Cause they don't know what's really real now. They're having fourth-dimensional dreams. Their minds are out on bail now, and real is only what it seems. And all the puppets in this digital jail, they're running around in a frenzy in search of the Holy Grail. They're having virtual sex. They're eating virtual food. No wonder these puppets are always in a lousy mood. So if you think we live in a modern world where everything is clean and swell, take a walk on the B side of town, down by the Puppet Motel. Take a whiff. Burning plastic. I drink a cup of coffee, I try to revive. My mind's a blank, I'm barely alive. My nerves are shut, I feel like hell. Guess it's time to check in at the Puppet Motel. Boot up, good afternoon. Pause. Ooh, I really like the way you talk. Pardon me. Shut down. Right, that was dear Laurie and her Puppet Motel. If I could, I would upload it onto the PC. It's not available as yet, so it just has to be as such. Some of you might be finding me a little strange. I am an artist. I observe life. I look and I listen. I like to share what I see and what I hear. The artist's job is to reflect the spirit of the times, which we call Zeitgeist, the German expression for spirit of the times. So you might think me quite off my head. I care not. I'm an artist, which gives me quite a lot of free range. I love that. So I'm merely doing my job. Some of you may enjoy these, some of you may not. And let's leave it at that. Night, folks.